Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 29th of May 2024. Let's start with our session. The first question is, recently the world's first 100% biodegradable pen has been launched in which country? So more than 50 billion ballpoint pens are thrashed yearly, with 95% made of plastic. So New Delhi has created the world's first 100% biodegradable pen. Okay, and from New Delhi there is a person named as Saurabh H. Mehta. He has created this pen, and he founded BioQ, focusing on eco-friendly stationery, and launched Note. What is it? No offense to earth, so as to eliminate the plastic in pens. Okay, so the Note pen features a recycled paper refill, non-toxic ink, and a removable metal tip, which would explore the materials like paper tubes, bamboo, and metal for its exterior. Okay, so the world's first 100% biodegradable pen has been launched in India. Okay, next is, how many Great Indian bustards were spotted during the annual waterhole survey recently conducted in the National Desert Park in the state of Rajasthan? So during the annual waterhole survey in the National Desert Park in Rajasthan, 64 Great Indian bustards were spotted, which is up from 42 which was spotted in the year 2022. So no census was conducted in 2023. Why? Because of rains, and the Great Indian bustard is critically endangered and it lives in the dry grassland. Also don't forget that the Great Indian bustard is the state bird of Rajasthan state, right? So this year's census involved 84 officers and 42 waterhole points, which are conducted on Vaishak Purnima. Some areas were excluded due to safety concern. Okay, so 64 Great Indian bustards have been spotted during this survey that was recently conducted in the National Desert Park in the state of Rajasthan. Since the National Desert Park came into news, you can be asked about the location of this park. Your answer would be Rajasthan. Okay, which day is observed as the World Thyroid Day annually? World Thyroid Day is annually observed on 25th of May, and it raises awareness about the thyroid gland and related conditions. So this thyroid regulates the vital functions by releasing the thyroid hormones T4 and T3, and these hormones influence the metabolism, body temperature, heart rate, and the protein production. So thyroid disorders, which is very common in women but it affects all ages and genders, include the underactive thyroid and the overactive thyroid, which impacts the hormone production. Okay, so World Thyroid Day is observed annually on 25th of May. Next is, Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? Correct answer is A option, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu Forest Department has initiated a 3-day elephant census at Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve, which is located at the junction of eastern and western Ghats in the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Okay, and it spans in 1411 square kilometers. It was declared as a tiger reserve in the year 2013, and it fosters a continuous habitat for tigers and other wildlife. So the reserve boasts the world's largest tiger population, and over 280 tigers are there, and it is home to indigenous tribes like the Irula and the Kurumba tribe. Okay, so Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve lies in the state of Tamil Nadu. Next is, PM Kusum scheme that was recently seen in the news comes under which ministry? This is Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Recently it has warned the farmers against the fake website and the applications soliciting the registration fees for the solar water pump installation under the PM Kusum scheme. And if we talk about this scheme, it was launched in the year 2019. Basic aim was to de-dieselize the farmers, boost the farmer income, and ensure all type of energy security. So it targets adding 34,800 megawatt of solar capacity by the end of March 2026, with 34,422 crore rupees funding. So farmers receive the subsidies up to 30 to 50% for solar pumps and the grid connected plants. It is implemented by the state governments under MNRE, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Okay, so PM Kusum scheme is associated with C option, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Next is Project Ishan, recently seen in the news, is related to which sector? Here answer would be A option, airspace sector. India launches the mission Ishan. Why? To merge its fragmented airspace into a unified system headquartered in Nagpur. Okay, basic aim here is to revolutionize the air traffic management. Currently, Indian airspace is divided into 4 regions that are managed separately. Ishan consolidates them into one centered in Nagpur, which enhances the efficiency. So Airports Authority of India has invited expressions of interest for a detailed project report. And talking about Airport Authority of India, it was formed in 1995 and it operates under Ministry of Civil Aviation. Okay, so Project Ishan is associated with airspace sector. Next is Ashtamudi Lake, recently seen in the news due to microplastic pollution, is located in which Indian state? So it lies in the state of Kerala. A recent study exposes extensive microplastic pollution in Ashtamudi Lake, which emphasizes ongoing monitoring and addressing the potential public health risk. And this lake is located in Kerala's Kollam district. Okay, it boasts the scenic beauty and 8 connecting channels. Also, don't forget that it is the second largest lake in Kerala. It drains into the sea via Neendakara estuary, which is primarily fed by the Kallada river. Okay, historically it is also significant because it served as a crucial port in the 14th century and it hosts diverse marshy mangroves including the endangered species. Okay, so Ashtamudi Lake lies in the state of Kerala. Now, apart from it, the IIT Madras incubated E-plane company plans to debut the eVTOL. What is it? Electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. Where? In Bangalore. Okay, so it uses electric propulsion for vertical takeoff and landing, which employs the lithium ion batteries to power the electric motors driving the rotors or propellers. So they aim to alleviate the urban traffic congestion, reduce the air pollution and enhance the connectivity and emergency services. Okay, you can be asked that what are eVTOLs recently mentioned in the news. So these are the vehicles that can take off and land vertically using electric propulsion. Okay, next one is Periyar River, recently seen in the news, is the longest river in which Indian state? Here answer would be Kerala. The Periyar River is the longest river of Kerala state. A recent mass fish kill devastated the Periyar River in Kerala, causing widespread destruction and outrage. The Periyar River is the Kerala's longest river and it originates in the western ghats of Tamil Nadu and flows towards the northward. So it passes through the Periyar National Park as well into the man-made Periyar Lake. It eventually joins the Vembanad Lake before reaching the Arabian Sea. Okay, so this river spans in 244 kilometers and it sustains a vast area and it is vital for Kerala's economy, especially for the Idukki Dam. Okay, so Periyar River is the longest river of Kerala state. Next is, what is the theme of World Schizophrenia Day 2024? First of all, this day is observed every year on 24th of May. Basic aim here is to raise awareness about the serious mental illness that affects over 21 million people worldwide, and it seeks to dispel the myths including the misconception of split personalities which are associated with schizophrenia. Symptoms are like confused thinking, delusions and hallucinations. This year, what was the theme? Celebrating the power of community kindness, and the theme emphasizes the importance of inclusive and supportive environment for individuals with the schizophrenia, and it focuses on empowerment and community involvement. Okay, so this day is observed every year on 24th of May. This year the theme is celebrating the power of community kindness. Next one is Chinese pond heron bird, typically found in northeastern states, was recently sighted for the first time in which Indian state? So the Chinese pond heron, usually in northeastern states, they are found along with Rajasthan and Bhutan, but recently they have been spotted for the first time in Uttarakhand state. Experts noted no prior records of its presence there, and it chose the Kotwar area of Lansdowne forest for breeding, and it suggests the favorable environmental condition. So it is known for its distinctive appearance, and it is fairly common in East Asia's wetland. This sighting expands its known range, which should emphasize the significance of preserving the diverse habitats for migratory species, right? So Chinese pond heron bird are typically found in the northeastern states, but recently they have been sighted for the first time in the state of Uttarakhand. Next one is, recently the National Council for Cement and Building Materials Incubation Center was inaugurated by which ministry? Recently, the National Council for Cement and Building Materials Incubation Center was inaugurated by the Joint Secretary in Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So here, the startups or entrepreneurs receive the mentorship from NCB scientists and industry experts for product development, and DPIIT recognized startups now total to 1,36,584. So NCB is leading research and development organization that focuses on cement, building materials and the construction industries, which offers research, technology development, education and industrial services. Okay, so this center was inaugurated by Ministry of Commerce and Industry, that is C option. Now apart from it, we have many times talked about Gopi Thota Kura, right? He is the first Indian space tourist, and recently he boarded a Blue Origin spaceship, joining over 50 others in the recent years, and this 10-minute flight reached a maximum height of 105 kilometers, crossing the Karman line. Okay, you can be asked that what is this Karman line? It is the boundary line that divides the Earth's atmosphere from outer space, right? So the spacecraft did not orbit Earth but briefly lingered beyond the atmosphere before returning, and Blue Origin offers thrill rides for the space enthusiast seeking brief but exhilarating experiences beyond our planet. Okay, you can be asked simply that what is Karman line, that was recently seen in the news. So it is a line that divides the Earth's atmosphere from outer space. The next question is, what is the main objective of AstroSat mission that was recently seen in the news? So Indian astrophysicists used the AstroSat to discover the aperiodic modulation of high energy X-rays in the SWIFT, which is a black hole binary source, and it is India's first dedicated astronomy mission that was launched in the year 2015. It observes the celestial sources in X-ray, then optical and the UV bands simultaneously. It carries 5 scientific payloads for imaging and studying the cosmic sources. Also, AstroSat is unique for enabling the multi-wavelength observation, and it is controlled from Bengaluru city. Its objectives are, for example, studying the binary system, star birth region, and conducting the deep field survey. Okay, so what is the main objective of AstroSat mission? Main objective is to study the celestial sources in the X-ray, optical and spectral bands simultaneously. Next is, World Intellectual Property Organization, recently seen in the news, is a specialized agency of which organization? So the Treaty on Intellectual Property, Genetic Resources and Associated Traditional Knowledge was adopted at WIPO diplomatic conference that took place in Geneva. And if we talk about WIPO, it is a United Nations agency that was established in the year 1967. It promotes a balanced global intellectual property system for innovation. It has 193 member states, and WIPO serves as a policy forum for the government, organizations and civil society to address the IP issues. So regular meetings negotiate the changes to ensure the IP system, and it encourages the creativity and innovation in this changing world. Okay, so WIPO, that was recently seen in the news, is the specialized agency of United Nations. Now the last question is, which country named the cyclonic storm Rimal that recently hit the Bay of Bengal? This is an extremely important question. IMD, that is Indian Meteorological Department, warns that a low depression in the Bay of Bengal has intensified into severe cyclonic storm Rimal with wind speeds of 100 to 120 kilometers per hour. Cyclone Rimal was named by the country Oman. It is the season's first in the region and it brings heavy rain and thunder showers to West Bengal and Bangladesh. Okay, so two things are important. Rimal has hit which part or which sea? So it has hit the Bay of Bengal, and the regions are West Bengal and Bangladesh. And which country has named it? Answer would be Oman. Okay, so these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. Before concluding, let me tell you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GKToday Android application. So if you want the PDF of this lecture, you can subscribe to that course anytime. Okay. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide, you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Sana signing off.